Welcome, my name is Divyanka and I'm a PharmD candidate. Today we're going to talk about how a patient can best utilize their pharmacist. Sometimes this can be really vague. What can a pharmacist answer and what can a pharmacist not answer? So we're going to talk about that today, and so hopefully by the end of this video, it'll be really clear how you can best utilize your pharmacist. The first thing that your pharmacist can really help you with is to let you know how the medication that you're taking works. That is one of the main courses a pharmacist takes in pharmacy school, and so it's very important for them to know how medicines work. That works well for you as the patient because then you know that they're your one-stop shop to know how a medicine works. As a patient, it's actually really important for you to know what medicine you're taking and what you're taking it for and exactly how it works in your body so that you really understand how the medication is helping you. So again, you can of course always ask your doctor, but if you have any other questions in regards to how a specific medication works, your pharmacist can always be your go-to. The second thing a pharmacist can really help with is to reinforce how to take the medication. It can be really confusing as to how to take medication and why you're taking it at a certain time, at a certain date. Some medications you might take every day, some you might take every other day, some you might take as you need. So it really depends, and that's another great question to ask your pharmacist. Again, they know how these medicines work and they know exactly why you'll be taking it, so they can really help you answer those questions. The third thing a pharmacist can really assist you with is to understand what side effects you might go through with the medications you're taking. Now, with side effects, you might not experience any of them, you might experience all of them. It really depends on each and every person. But again, your pharmacist is a great resource to tell you exactly what can be expected, what side effects are rare for certain medications, what generally does occur, what generally does not occur, things like that. The fourth thing your pharmacist can help you with in regards to medications is understanding what your insurance covers. Now, sometimes they might not be your one-stop shop in regards to this. Your insurance company is actually the best one to go to in regards to any insurance questions. But if you have a prescription in your hand or that's been sent to a pharmacy, you can ask your pharmacist about how much it'll cost, if there are any coupons available, things like that, and they can assist you at least towards the right direction to get you the answers that you need. And speaking of financial resources, that is the fifth thing that your pharmacist can assist you with. Again, your pharmacist is not going to have all the answers in regards to the finances of a medication. A lot of things are not up to the pharmacy. They're up to your insurance plan, etc. But again, your pharmacist can really point you in the correct direction in regards to that. A lot of medications, especially high-end expensive medications, do have manufacturer coupons. Sometimes a rep comes and drops off a coupon at pharmacies. And sometimes some medication manufacturers are contracted with some pharmacy companies to allow for some discounts. So that's very drug specific and very pharmacy specific. So that's something, again, you can ask your pharmacist what they know and just ask if they can point you in the correct direction, if they know that there is a manufacturer coupon out there for this medication or other things like that. Now, those are 5 ways that your pharmacist can really assist you in understanding your medication regimen, what you're taking, and any other questions that you may have. Now, we're just going to go over some specific questions that you can ask your pharmacist that might really help you out. These questions are going to fall into those 5 categories I just talked about, but I thought it would be helpful to lay out some specific questions you can really ask your pharmacist to, again, get the most information that you can in regards to the medication you're taking so that you're knowledgeable in what you're taking and why you're taking it, how to take the medications you've been prescribed, and any other questions you may have. So the first specific question you can ask your pharmacist is, of course, what a medication is called. Now, a medication usually has a brand name and a generic name. A brand name is usually tied to certain manufacturers, and the generic is usually the name of the actual medicine and the compound. And with brand and generics, it can be really confusing because they are 2 separate names. So this is something you can always clarify from your pharmacist and just ask, hey, is this the name that's the brand name for the generic that you're talking about? Things like that. Like I've already touched upon, the second question you can ask your pharmacist is, how does this medicine work? Again, the pharmacist that is dispensing this medication to you is trained to know what these medications do, and they can always help you out with this question. The third question you can ask your pharmacist is, how should I take this medication? Generally, the script that's sent over from your doctor does have instructions, but your pharmacist can help clarify, and then if you have any secondary questions as to why you're taking those medications at certain times of the day, certain days of the week, they can help clarify those questions. The fourth specific question you can ask your pharmacist is, what do I do if I miss a dose? Generally, what a pharmacist will tell you is that if you do miss a dose, look at the time. If it's too close to the time of your next dose, then do not take the medication and just wait until that next dose. If it's only been a little bit of time and you missed it, but you still have many hours between your next dose, for example, if you're taking a medication every 4 hours and you forget to take it at the mark, but you remember 30 minutes later, then go ahead and take that medication then. And then again, take it 4 hours from then. So it really depends on the medication, what you're taking it for, those kinds of things. But generally, you want to be really sure that you're not going to double up on that dose, which is why if it's too close to that next dose, you just wait until that next dose and take it then. Again, that's a very generic overview. It really depends on what medication we're talking about. So again, that's a question you can really ask your pharmacist specifically towards the medications that you're taking. The fifth question you can ask your pharmacist is, should I take this medication with or without food? Sometimes the doctor will say it on the directions on the prescription itself, and sometimes it does need to be clarified by your pharmacist. We'll have another explanation video on exactly what it is with food and medications and why you would want to take some medicines on an empty stomach and some on a full stomach, but these rules do apply to medications, so this is something you should clarify from your pharmacist. If you're taking a multitude of medications, know which ones you should take with food, some without food, just so that you're aware that you're taking your medication correctly. The next specific question you can ask your pharmacist is that, are there any activities, foods, or any other medications that I should avoid while taking this medication? Some medications, it's not advised to start driving after taking it. Some medications, it's not advised to eat food while taking it. Some medications, it's not advised to take other medications while taking it. So again, these are specific questions that you can ask your pharmacist, and I'm sure they'd be happy to give you the answer. The next question you can ask your pharmacist is, what are the possible side effects of the medication that I am taking, and what side effects should I look out for to then call my doctor? All medicines generally do have some side effects. Some are very mild, some are extremely dangerous, and so it really depends. So this is a good question to ask your pharmacist to know when you need to seek medical attention for a side effect, or when you can just kind of self-treat at home and or just expect the side effect to occur. And the next specific questions are again tied to the financial aspect of things, and when you're picking up prescriptions, you can of course ask your pharmacist, how much is this medication costing me? And usually most scripts do show what the actual retail price is, so you can easily check how much your insurance is covering of that medication. And what goes hand in hand with that is again just asking your pharmacist if they have any resources or know of any resources that can help with the co-payment of your medications. As you guys can see, your pharmacist can actually help you a lot in regards to the information of your medication and knowing exactly what to do and when to do it for the medications that you are taking. If you ever have any clarifying questions, definitely reach out to your pharmacist, and if not, reach out to your doctor about the medications, and I'm sure they'd be absolutely happy to help you understand exactly what the medications are for, why you're taking them, and what to expect while you're on them. We hope this video was helpful. If you guys have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can contact us via email or on our website, and we'd be happy to help you.